In this lesson, we're going to take a look at how to play the main riff from Not Fading, which comes from my Light It Up album. It's important to remember that I tune to E-flat standard, so the whole guitar has to come down a step. The notes come up on the screen so you can check your strings to those. This song, once you're in that tuning, for us on the guitar is in B minor. To anyone else listening to it, it would be B flat minor, but because we've changed the tune of our guitar, how we'll view it on the guitar, it would be B minor. So it's quite a fast riff. There's a lot of picking involved. You will need to use alternate picking, which is down, up, down, up, down, up. If you're not familiar with that yet, then try to get familiar with it. I will have some other lessons up on Patreon, which will work on that. It would be very hard to do it with like one directional strokes, and if you did it all with hammer-ons and pull-offs, it wouldn't have the right sound. It wouldn't have enough attack. There are some hammer-ons, pull-offs, and slides within the riff, but there are also some very important picked parts. So just take it slowly, build the speed up gradually, and if anything, you could almost use it as a little bit of a picking exercise in its own right. So I'll play it through up to speed, and then I'll take you through it. Okay, so we start off on the low E string. We're going to play 5, 6, 7. Each one picked down, up, down. From there, we then play the 5th fret on the A string. Now, we then hit that one again. We're then going to play the 7th on the A and pull back off to the 5th. From there, we play the 7th fret on the A string. We're going to slide up to the 8th and back down to the 7th. We then play 5, 7, 5, all on the A string, and then we finish this part of the riff on the 7th fret E string. Now that's kind of like the first section to the riff. From there, we come up to the 7th fret on the A string, and we're going to play 7, 8, 9. Our first finger then comes to the 7th fret on the D string. We then play the 7th fret again. We then go to the 9th and we pull back off to the 7th. We then pick on the 8th fret on the D string and we pull off to the 7th fret. So that new section played all the way through. We then go to the 9th fret on the A string and we're going to play 9, 8, 7. We move down to the 5th fret. We then come to the E string and we're going to play 7, 5. And that's the end of the second section. So I'll play the first two sections through slowly. Now the third and final section is pretty much the same as the first one, we just add 2 notes on at the end. So we play it through exactly the same, but once we get to the end bit, rather than just finishing on the 7th fret E string, we go to the 5th and back to the 7th on the E as well. So I'll play the riff all the way through slowly. And now I'll play it all the way through up to speed. have fun with that one. And like I said, remember to start it off slowly and build the speed up gradually and really work on that picking technique. Check out some of my other lessons. If it's not out yet, it will be out very soon, which will be talking about how to improve your alternate picking.